Reason to the source.
G'day guys, Bike Bloke here. Now this MT sounding a little bit different. She's also looking a bit different. We'll save that one for the next video. But yes, I've finally got the Akrapovic unit on this. And it's sounding pretty good. Much better than stock, I'll say that much. Now, I won't be uploading a fully fledged install video. Couple of reasons for that. A, my video setup isn't fantastic. B, there's already a fantastic install video done by Russian Rider. I'll chuck a link to it probably somewhere around here. Go have a look at that if you want to find out. Towards the end of this video, I'll also show a couple of tips that I found when installing the Akrapovic. But if you want a step-by-step guide, A, either read the instructions from Akrapovic, which are fantastic and are always on the ball. Thank you. Or watch Russian Rider's video. He's also got a great sound comparison video. His exhaust is a slightly different design to the one that I've got on. But the sound is more or less the same, really. So yes, so Australian dollars, it set me back $1,262 to be exact. Hence why it took me a little while to actually get it put on there. Install time, half hour, 45 minutes. It's a piece of piss working on naked bikes. Obviously got no fairings to take off. Super easy. I reckon it's worth it. With Akrapovic getting quality, it's pretty much licensed by Yamaha as an official accessory for the MT-07, so it's not going to void any warranties or any shit like that. Super easy to install, sounds great, and being a full system as well, naturally they do cost more. So what am I going to be doing today? Well, Akrapovic do state that installing this exhaust gives more power, more torque, and obviously less weight. The stock one weighs a fair amount. I think this one's like 3 kilos lighter or something like that. In the grand scheme of things, probably not that much of a difference. But yeah, so they do state more power, all that jazz. What I'm going to do for you today is basically redo my MT-07 performance video and see if the Akrapovic has had any effect on that. I've found as well when riding, I usually sit like 1 gear lower than what I usually would with the stock exhaust, just because down low it sounds fucking awesome. It goes a little quiet around 5,000 RPM, and then 6,000 onwards as well. It sort of, you know, livens up a fair bit, but definitely like 3,000, 4,000, you know, up to 4,500. The sound's fucking sweet, and when you get on the beans, it sounds good. Now, in terms of taking out the baffle, I was going to do it. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, the demo bike that I rode had the baffle taken out of it. It was fucking ridiculously loud. It sounded sweet, but it was fucking loud. I ride this every day. This is my main commute. I drive my car like once every fortnight. So I didn't really want a stupid amount of you know, extra police attention when they hear me from 2k's away. Yeah, in terms of the baffle, look, thought I'd keep it in just to, you know, make it a bit more livable. It's not super duper loud. Obviously with the baffle taken out, it's, you know, it's fucking up there. But it's got a good note to it. Look, I'd probably like it a little bit louder, but I'm happy with it. Okie dokie. Nice and shady here. As I say, it's fucking hot as balls today. So I'm not going to make the same mistake I did in the Krieger video and park it right in the fucking sun. But yeah, looks pretty good with the blue highlights, if I don't say so myself. Yeah, keep an eye out for my next video. I'll show you boys and girls how to do that. But for now, let's run over a few tips on how to install this Akrapovic on the MT-07. Now, first off, there's pretty much only 8 bolts that you actually need to take out. There's 4 up here where the headers meet the cylinder. Obviously 2 for each exhaust. Then you've got 2 exhaust mounting bolts and also the bolts for the right hand side rear set. So this rear set you don't need to take out specifically to get to the bolt, which is just up in there, if you can see that. You can get it with a socket extension. The other side though, with the rear brake, you do need to take that off. Nice and easy though. Undo these 2 bolts, take it off, easy done. You don't want it to sort of hang too much and like make it hang on the brake hose there, because you know you don't want that coming apart. There's another exhaust mount bolt in there. The 4 there, they whip straight off and you're fucking good to go. Right, so once that's off, almost forgot one. Oxy sensor, or lambda sensor as some posh people call it. You got to rip that off as well. Now, they do suggest as well to replace the exhaust gaskets. I didn't. Should you? Probably. I mean, they cost like $5 really. It's worth doing, especially if you're like doing the work on dirt and you happen to drop the gaskets in the dirt like I did, but I was impatient, so I just fucking cleaned them off. So yeah, so what do you get in the box? You get the lovely, lovely Akrapovic, all the fittings, all the mounts, all the springs, all that sort of shit. How do you chuck it on? Now, it comes in 2 parts, so the sort of end can here is one part, and the headers are another part. I've sort of got this collector here. I found the easiest way to install it, this is just me, is actually remove the collector and have the pipes sort of separate. It was just the easiest way for me to be able to get them aligned and up there and tightened. Once that's on, chuck the springs back on, chuck your oxy sensor in. Now, it has also an adapter, because the hole on the collector isn't big enough or isn't small enough for the oxy sensor. So you chuck that adapter in, chuck the oxy sensor in. Oh, very nice lady, thank you. Yeah, so you chuck the oxy sensor in that, good to go. Why Akrapovic did it that way? I don't know, beats me. But that's what you do. Now you also get some copper anti-seize grease that you chuck in the oxy sensor there as well. Obviously to stop it seizing up, make it a bit easier when you have to get it out next time. But yeah, pretty much installation, reverse, removal. Do up those 4 bolts, do up the 2 bolts in there, do up your 2 bolts for your rear set, and you're fucking ready to go. Now, in terms of removing the baffle, as I said, I didn't do it. It is pretty tricky. There is a bolt, you can't really see it, at the back there that holds in the baffle, and you've pretty much either got to fucking wrestle with it and pull it out from the front, which basically damages the baffle, or punch it out from the back. Obviously, to do that, you've got to have the exhaust off the bike. So yeah, that's a basic rundown of how to install it. As I said, for a more in-depth look, have a look at Russian Rider's video. It's pretty much the same, really, to be absolutely honest with you. But yeah, I love that look, that bloody logo. Obviously different to the regular Akrapovic logo, with the design for MT-07 there. Looks fucking sweet, if you ask me. We'll do a little listen as well. So obviously the camera on the microphone on this, not so good, but that's idle obviously. Love that fucking growl. Makes it sound so fucking mean. The sound's great. As I said, you know, a little bit louder would be good, but I'm happy with it. Rightio, now we'll go find a spot to do some performance tests. We'll go 0 to 100. I'm not going to bother doing the overtaking test, like the roll-on throttle. You know, 0 to 100 is all that anyone cares about really these days, so we'll fucking give it a go. Let's go. Fuck it, let's go this way. Anyway, guys, that'll do for today. Thanks for watching as usual. Thanks for subscribing as usual. Keep an eye out on my next video. Hope to have it up probably sometime this weekend, maybe a couple of days after, depending on how busy I get. Yeah, that one will be all about changing the look of your motorcycle, or your car, or your dog, or whatever you want to chuck some vinyl wrap on. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you in the next video.